Alright guys, welcome back to Every Day with me, Nick. And I tell you what, the weather has vastly improved these last few weeks. I haven't been recording, sorry guys. I've just been too busy. Just generic stuff that I don't want you guys coming along with because, well, it's just boring. You know, it's just mill. So the weather is much nicer. Yesterday was a thunderstorm, and by the time this comes out, God knows when that'll be. The grass has just got out of hand everywhere, so that needs all sorting out. But anyway, we are back today, and we're recording for your purposes because what's going to happen on this video, I think it might be a two-part video. I don't know. We think we might make it a two-parter. But what have we got going on? Well, earlier on this year, January I think, I milled some 6x6s posts. I've got two here, one there, and one just behind it there. So there is two there. 1, 2, and I've got the other two up in that corner there, which you can't see. Luna, what you think shavings for? There, them two in the corner there. Now they're 6 foot by 6 foot by, I'm going to say 8.5 foot, something thereabouts. But what we've got going on is we are making a gazebo, a flat roofed gazebo. And basically, you're going to have the main supports as the 6x6 posts in each corner, so 4 corners. And then I'm going to put them on the mill, and I'm going to cut out a half lap. I'll show you more when I get towards it. Cut out a half lap so that when the supporting pieces, which I'm going to cut out of this log, which is spruce, we're going to cut them out so it'll just fit in just perfectly. The roof is going to be EPDM, which is a rubber roof, and we've used rubber roofs in the past and quite like them. Really easy to work with. Is it as expensive as tin? I do like tin, don't get me wrong, but tin can cause so many different acoustics if you are under it if it's raining. You know, it can just ting in. If you don't want to hear that, then that's fair. A rubber roof will just, you can hear more of a thud than a ting. So yeah, we've got that going on. So I've brought you along today because obviously I need to get this milled up. I need some 150 by 50, so that'll be 6x2s, but dimensionally 6x2s, and true dimension. And these are going to be used for this gazebo build. Everything is going to be torched, so we're going to be what we're going to be doing, we're going to be using the propane torch to char them up and look that way, and then we'll give them a little light sand down and happy days. So without any further me waffling on, let's just get this log milled, and then we'll show you on to the next bit. So time lapse, I'm not going to bother showing you this bit, time lapse this, then bring you back when I've got something to show you. Alright, thanks for coming back guys, I've missed yous, and anything you need to let me know, let me know. Anything you want to say, tell me. We'll have a little talk about it, eh? Nice one guys, see you in a bit. Alright folks, so we've cut most of the timbers that we need. We've got 4 bracing 150 by 45. I went with 45 just to make it better for dimensional stuff, and I've got 3 rafters there at 125 by 45, so they should be alright. All I'm doing here now is just trying to get this beam squared up, which is going to be the bottom. Because we're just about to cut them to size, which is fairly critical time in this build. So it needs to be right. And of course I don't have a beam saw. That'd come in handy right about now, but we're not far off, to be honest. Most of this with chainsaw. We're not far out. To be honest, this could do with a good old touch up. It's seeing some use now. Right, there's one done. 3 more to go. Well, I'll just measure these out to size. So we need 2 at 2200. For all you folk that are in weird money, 2200 is 7'2" and over a half. I don't know what it works out at that. I'm not really good at their measurements. I just know I like working in millimetres. Nice bold line. So we'll go get the ripsaw and we'll get to work cutting that. Right then, let's get this clamped up so it doesn't move. I don't know why I've got you all the way over there, to be honest. Now you're nearer. Very good, very nice. Right, I'm not too bothered. Not too bothered about the squareness of this top, because I need to cut this away. So what I'll be doing is be cutting so much of this away so that when it crosses over on the top, it's hard to explain, but I will bring you along when I do it. So we have one done. I'm going to get the other one, get that squared up, get that done. So it's a bit of a repetitive process for the next next 3 beams, but once this is done, basically what we're going to do is I'm going to cut these up. I'll show you what I mean when it gets closer that time. I've cut these down to accept them. I'll use the mill. Then we're going to flip them all around and we're going to get all them cut to take the concealed base anchors that I've got for this gazebo build. What else have we got? Oh, and then we'll get out the propane torch and we'll get them all burnt up. So yeah, that's how I'm doing it, because I haven't got nothing else at the moment. So we're scribing all the way around, four lines, cutting 4 times with the circular saw there, and then just finishing off a nice little nub in the middle. And we'll send this down there and we'll get on to the next one. So I'll time lapse you. Right, so I've just babbled on for you for about 2 or 3 minutes there, and guess what? You guys aren't even turned on. Good job I noticed that. So what I've got here, I'll take 2. What I've got here is a cut off of one of these beams here, these 6x6s, 150 by 150, sorry. And what I've done on the top is the timbers that are going to go around the outsides of the all 4 posts, which like the supporting timber. So we'll have two posts up first. We'll put that one across, and then we'll cut the last ones in because they're going to be 2 different heights. So I think that'll work out better. Yeah, it will look. It'll look nicer and all. And then we'll have the fall of the roof just nice as well. So I've basically measured and cut. I know this is just my scrap piece, but we're going to be cutting out this bits off here. I'm going to use the circular saw and cut down so deep on here of the thickness of the wood, and then it'll mill out. When we come to putting it on the mill, we'll just go through, because we'll do it once, come through with a mill, then we'll turn it 90 degrees and cut through the other side, and we'll get that bit, and then we'll be left with like a near enough 4x4 inside here, which will be our holding post. So that's the way I'm going to do it. So yeah, we're going to I've got a piece of wood that I was milling off them supports there, so I'm going to find that in the pile. I'm going to use that as my template, so I can what am I doing? So I know the size that I'm going to. There's no point going with a tape measure if we've already got it in a piece of wood. So yeah, that's what's going on now. You'll see me doing it all now. I'll start marking it all up, and then we'll do the rip cuts with a circular saw, and then we'll put them on the mill to cut out. Got that? Good. The only thing is the way that I'm going to do this, I ain't going to leave them square. So because I've got a difference in height. I've got 2200, 2050, so I've got a drop in 150 or 6 inches, and I can't have one going square. It'd have to come down at an angle, so I may have to lay these on the floor to get that last cut, or wait till they're up and then cut that. I just don't know. Anyway, that's not for you to dwell over. I'll get on with it. I'll show you what's going on along the way. Alright? Right, stay tuned. GoPro, stop recording. Right, so I found the same size piece of wood as what the rafters are. And it's not the same thickness, but it doesn't matter. So what I'm going to do is offer that up squarely. Ooh. Squarely? Who's squarely? So we'll offer that up there, nice and flush, and then basically draw a line across. That's pretty straight and all. So that's the first line. Flip this 90 degrees and get the second line drawn. There really is nothing complicated about this part of it all. But I should stress to you that this really isn't a how-to either, so yeah. Right, so now we've got this bit, all I need to do now is cut down 46mm, the thickness of that wood, which I'll go over. I'll offer me circular saw up to it and just adjust it to the depth of that wood, and then we're just going to cut these two lines, and that's all we need to do on these faces, and then we'll put it on the mill and cut them out, and it'll be super easy. If you didn't have a mill, however, it would be a lot more difficult. You'd probably need a pull saw or like a ripping style saw, because you're against the, you're not cross cutting, you're with the grain, so you'd need a proper saw for it. So just going to offer that up there and go get the other. Oop. Go get the other one. Really what I should be doing is marking a dating point on these so I know that it's where I start off, but we're literally kind of like flying as we go here. We're solo flying, we're figuring it out. So do that one and then flip it 90. Right, so that's the two. So that's the two. Like I say, I just use this board, I've set it on top, marked it across. Can't get any simple. I'm going to put template on here. Template. So what I'm going to cut these shorter ones first. Well, I feel like I'm going to be making a mistake if I do that. So yeah, I'm going to cut these first ones and then look at where we're at thereafter. So let's go. Pull that back down. And what we need to see in these is we need to see both beams exactly the same height. Otherwise we're going to mess the cut up. Oh, lovely. Lovely jubbly. I don't think you can ask for any better there, to be honest. So I'm just going to go cut the piece of wood that I need. Sorry, I said that wrong there. I was going to go measure blade against the wood that I've already. So now we're going to cut straight across there, all of them. Nothing simple about that. Get your tape out, just make sure you've got enough, or your template, whichever you want. Get my template out. And I would say I was about right there. So now we're going to come in with a mill, 47 mil, and right, no idea why you stopped recording there, but hey, don't matter. Right, so we want 46 mil down. Now it doesn't matter if I don't get this first go because I can just take a little slight cut off thereafter. That ain't far out, guys, so we're going to go with that. We're going to go and slam that one, see what she looks like. Alright. Out. So now we've got our height set on the sawmill. That means we should just be able to come back in again, do the same thing. Happy tatey. Happy tatey. Never even heard of an happy tatey. Right. That's that one. Nip these up a little bit again and just come in with that cut. So what we'll do is we'll go grab a piece of that, piece of that timber that we're going to use, and we're just going to lay it across side it. I could cut a piece off, but I'm not wasting any until we're on the job site. And looking at that, that's probably going to be absolutely spot on. So fantastic, great job. Right, 2 more to do. So now we're left with this on the end. So yeah, now we're going to put these down here because these are going to be, we need to mill the bottoms yet to take the concealed fixings. So get rid of that chunk. Fantastic. Right, well, what are you doing down there? We're all ready to go now. We've just got these bottoms to do. Busting for a wee, guys. So I'll go get the concealed fixings that we're using, and you guys will know straight away. If you're in America, you'll have seen them, I'm sure, but over here in the UK they don't get used as much, but I'm breaking the mold. I am the one who is going to be using them. So yeah, stay tuned. Alright, so these are the fixings that we're going to use. These are the Simpson Strong Tie 6x6 concealed post base with product number Charlie Papa Tango 66 Zulu. So yeah, CPT 66Z. So yeah, there they are. It gives you instructions on the rear of the box to mark them out onto the beams. So we're going to follow them, but we're going to cheat, and we're going to use obviously the sawmill to create the cuts for the piece that goes inside, which is that bit. So that's about 4mm, 3mm steel. So once that goes inside the wood, this gets fixed to the floor. This cap goes over the top of that, and then yeah, the this will all be inside the beam. So it's really nice, really compact, looks really contemporary. We're going with a contemporary look, guys. So yeah, should look really nice. So I'm just gonna start scribing up where we need to be. So yep. So on these they have 2 arrows at either end. I don't know if you'll see this because they have an arrow there and an arrow there, and it says bottom of post, so that's where it needs to sit. So that's where you want the bottom of the beam or post to sit, and you can mark your lines, mark everything out. So let's have a look. Right, so we've got them done. Now they don't want to be all the way through. They only want to be. Let's have a look now. Anyway, they don't want to be all the way through the post. So we shall. It says 1/2 inch. What I'm going to do is I'm going to find a drill bit that's the same size as these pins. Maybe it's 1/2 mil bigger, just to give it a bit of tightness. So I'll go find one of them. Right, I forgot to press record. Well, I'll tell a lie. I actually did press record, but the camera's doing that thing again where it's going corrupt file. I'm dripping wet as well. It's absolutely red hot. They look absolutely stunning now. I've got some decking oil to go on them. They look stunning. I tell you what, they look like not hickory. They look like what's it called? Walnut. Looks like walnut. But it's only larch. It looks beautiful. Whew. Absolutely dripping with sweat. Oh. So I have got some linseed oil. I don't know whether to get it on now or get it on once we've got them up, just so I don't have that oily feeling, although I don't mind linseed oil. Just I'm trying to kill a few birds with one stone. But to be honest, I think I'm better off once they're up, paint up and then let it drip down. That's the logic anyway. Yeah, gonna get these put in the van as soon as possible in case it rains overnight, and these will be dry, ready for fitment tomorrow. So happy days. I'll get a close up of what we've got going on. Dripping, guys, I'm absolutely dripping with sweat. I know that's not what you want to hear. So we've got 3 rafters, because 2 of them are going to make up another rafter, I've got 4 supports. I've got a sleeper that's on fire. Can you see it smouldering? I will put it out, guys, don't worry. But look at them. They were the same colour as that. Same colour as that. Obviously not the burnt bit. But on my larch there. And these now look absolutely stunning. It's amazing what fire can do to them. Look at the grains on. Look at the grain on that. And it'll pop even more once I get some oil on it. The customer does know. He does know that. I will reiterate again and again and again throughout the day that these will crack and check some more. There's one in that post there. You can't see it down the side, but they will check. They will crack. But not to worry, if they get past the you know, if they get really bad, then we'll come back and replace them. But I don't think there's any need for that. So yeah, we're all right. So we're ready to fit them tomorrow. So I just need to get that fire put out that's smouldering in that sleeper, and then we'll get these loaded, get these gone. Get them in the van and ready for tomorrow. So thanks for sticking by, guys. Sorry I didn't get that. Look at me. I look like I've been up a chimney. But I just used the propane torch there. Look, with the colour gas and a roofing torch. So show you. Just one of them ones. Look. Just press the trigger for turbo. Oh, there's a valve on there. But yeah, makes light work of it. So beautiful. Right, guys, we'll see you on part 2, which will be installation. See you then, guys.